Hi, I'm John Frazier with the Polaris Travel Experts YouTube channel. Welcome to this edition of 5 Minute Review, where we're going to be taking you around the beautiful Discovery Princess. It's Princess's brand new ship, and we can't wait to share it with you. Come join us. We recently had a chance to cruise on the Discovery Princess. This is a new ship from Princess Cruises, and it was our first experience with the cruise line. We couldn't wait to sail on the new ship from the cruise line we have heard so many good things about. Unfortunately, it did not live up to our expectations. In this video, we will talk about the good, and there was good, but we'll also talk about the things that need to be improved. Let's start off with the things that really need improvement. First off, the Medallion app is a great idea, but it's just not there yet. We had issues with everything from checking in for our cruise to ordering drinks and seeing entertainment options once on the ship. The area this was most evident and most disappointing was in trying to order our drinks. They either would never show up or show up at the end of your meals. Another area that was disappointing was the app should show you what's going on around the ship, and we could never get that to work. Very disappointing. The second thing that was disappointing for us was the service. I'm not sure if this was due to this being a new ship and they were working out the kinks, or if they were understaffed, but the service was subpar. This was especially evident in the main dining room, where meals were taking 2+ hours. Because of our dining time, this put us in situations where we either had to miss the main shows in the theater or leave before our meal was complete. It wouldn't have been so bad if we could have at least got our drinks. The third area for improvement was the food. In my opinion, it just wasn't good. Now, I freely admit this many times comes down to individual taste, and I am far from a foodie. However, usually on cruises, I have a hard time picking because there are so many great options on the menu. Here, maybe one or two things looked appetizing, and with few exceptions, they were average or below average. Due to the poor food quality and long wait times, I skipped the main dining room the last night and went to the sushi bar. It was average and still took almost an hour to get the food. I should note that I did not try the specialty dinings. Those who did said they were very good, but you should not have to pay extra to get good food and service, especially on a premium cruise line. Okay, enough for the bad, now on to the highlights. The entertainment, the little I got to see, was actually really good. They have a talented cast of great singers and dancers. The Spotlight Bar show was probably my favorite show in the theater. It had a number of songs more recent, and the dancing was great. The rock opera was also fantastic, and I was impressed with how many great singers they had in the cast. There was a solid piano player at the Crooner's Bar, and various other smaller acts spread throughout the ship were good. Speaking of the ship, it was absolutely beautiful. The atrium area is pretty incredible. You really feel like you are on a luxury ship with all the marble, elegant spiraling staircases, and chandeliers. The venues for entertainment all have the new ship look to them, as nothing has had time to show anywhere. As for the rooms, I stayed in a balcony cabin. It was nice, but did not really stand out. The bed was comfortable, it had plenty of USB plugs and outlets, as most of the newer ships do. It had a mini fridge. The balcony was a little on the smaller side. There were 2 chairs and a small table, but not a lot of leg room. Also, the closet was open facing the bathroom, which gives you more space, but with multiple people can make things feel a bit cluttered. You can always slide your suitcases under the bed if you need more space. The pool area was nice, and there was a steady stream of activities during the day. They have a couple of bars here and a couple of food options that were convenient. Like most of the cruise main pool areas, it is noisy pretty much all day long. If you want to relax someplace a little more quiet, you should go to the solarium. Insider tip: there are also a couple of seating areas on 7 aft that were usually open with great views of the ocean. The last thing that we liked was that the gym here was really nice. It is brand new and has multiple rooms with different items. For instance, they have a room for yoga classes and another room with CrossFit type equipment. Like many Princess ships, they have it located in a spot on deck 17 where people walk through it to get from the forward part of the ship to the aft part of the ship, which is a little weird, but not a deal breaker. Overall, we came away a bit disappointed with our experience on the Discovery Princess, and to be fair, we had some pretty high expectations going in. I do believe the poor service will get corrected as they increase staff and get a little bit more experience under their belts. The food options, I'm not as optimistic about, but that oftentimes comes down to personal taste, and we are excluding the specialty dining from this since we did not personally experience it. The ship itself is beautiful, and the entertainment was really good, so I'm going to stop short of recommending against it. If there is an itinerary that appeals to you, this is still a pretty good option. Thanks for checking out this episode of 5 Minute Review. If we've inspired you to travel and you're not already working with a travel professional, consider giving our team of experienced consultants an opportunity to help you plan your next great adventure. If you enjoy our videos, give us a like below and make sure to subscribe so you can keep up with our latest content. Until we see you again, travel and be well.